Okay, and he's back with it. Blip. Teleporting. Nice. Okay, you're not moving. Yeah, Mind Fray, not really going to work on him. Let's see if Rift will. Okay, yeah, it did something.
That's a
Boom.
Eat this.
Eat my glowing green orb. Suck my glowing green orb. I might be able to end this right now. Or not.
Shot wide.
And hello, warrior. Good to see you. Yeah, you know, I probably should have thought of that if I had a brain in my head. A miserable little pile of secrets.
Moving out.
I always like making fun of it and saying he was comparing them to throat lozenges, so they were a miserable little pile of secrets. God damn it, he is just out of range. Well, maybe. Maybe not. I gotta hold on to it. Take a shot if you got it. Okay, who did he try that on? Whoa, way down there. Okay, yeah, he tried that on the sniper. Mine, yours, ours. Yeah, I'm gonna do this like as soon as he comes out of there.
Placing proximity mine.
Didn't quite go where I wanted it. So much for that. Well, it still helps somewhat. I don't remember if he had combat drugs or not.
Yes, sir.
Moving at the speed of death.
I thought there was cover there. Fuck, 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 I miscalculated.
Solid copy, Commander.
Bloom. Oh shit. Oh shit, oh shit, oh shit.
Armor intact.
Okay, now we got a problem. I was really hoping I could punch the thing into oblivion, but that's not going to happen. Mainly because I can't take the chance on sitting around and letting it happen.
Eat this.
I just really wish I could put the blaster launcher on one of the mechs. Well, he kind of ducked and I still hit him. Boom. And takes a nice bow.
Enemy target in range. Headed there now.
Uh-oh. Uber ethereal. I did get some damage.
Taking damage.
Yeah, no shit. Yeah, I'm just making a terrible mess out of this.
Rack tack bang.
Double time. Affirmative, Commander.
Uh-oh.
They're flanking my position.
Alright, well, Nolden can take it. That's a risk.
Moving to position.
Well, when in doubt.
Proximity mine in position.
My favorite toy in the entire game, you know? Because it works. Problem is, there's a shitload of terrain's been blown out here. He's out of rockets.
Moving out. Moving out.
Hello, Insomniosis. Welcome and good timing.
Understood. Moving out.
Yeah, I have a feeling some of us are about to die here.
On target position. Ammo armor systems are holding steady.
Yeah, I don't even know what the hell went on there.
Aye, aye, Commander.
Bring it home, XH. Yeah.
What the hell is happening?
The ship itself is behaving like a dying star, becoming a black hole. At this distance, the Earth will be consumed.
Central, I'm bugging out. The package is not on board. Waited as long as I could, sir.
Sir, the alien ship is in motion.
What direction? What direction? Well,
Well, oh God, Rick. Well, it may actually hearten you a little bit, Misfit Kitten, that one of the main directors from Firaxis, a year after this came out, confirmed that the volunteer does in fact survive. They basically managed to teleport themselves away at the last second, even though it didn't say it. But yeah, Earth has been saved. The main alien threat has been completely destroyed, and great job, team. So let's see. Overall score 70-73, 258 days to victory. 51 battles won, 0 battles lost. Go save scumming. 585 aliens killed, 5 soldiers lost. 3 of those were in the tutorial. So that wasn't my fault. 16 funding countries, no countries lost. 112 days until the alien base was cleared. 143 days until the ethereal device was recovered. 163 days until psionic soldier discovered. 51 battles fought, 51 won, none lost. 585 soldiers. Oh, that's weird. Average shot percentage, average damage per shot. Average turns per battle, 10.3. One shot kills 400 of them. Aliens killed by explosives. I'll take most of the credit for that one. Go with mesh? Absolutely not. But the cat came back. The cat came back. 245 days spent in the infirmary. Psionic soldiers. Now, this is odd. Because, I guess because I used the console commands, they weren't counting Misfit and None. So technically, the only one that counted was a net, because I actually used the Scilab. Well, no interceptors lost. Interceptors hired. That's odd. Firestorms built. No interceptions aborted. Aim assist used. Defense satellite. Yeah, I used stuff. What of it? Scientists, laboratories built. Technologies researched. Average days per. 8 alien species captured, so it's 8 for 8. 147 engineers. 3 workshops built. 314 items built. 25 facilities constructed. 18 adjacency bonuses, which is damn good. Planning. 24 foundry projects completed. Total credits earned, yeah, quote-unquote earned, credits spent. Aliens molested by fall. Just put an infinity sign next to it. Lyrium recovered, Illyrium used. So again, you know, the console command method is skewing these numbers quite a bit. Gray market sales. I didn't really sell much of anything to the gray market. Continent bonuses. Satellites launched. 1 satellite destroyed. And roll credits. So, I'll take a little moment to do some closing thoughts on this. Again, I don't do strategy games all that often. I'm generally not very good at them. But this is easily my favorite strategy game of all time. It's an excellent, excellent game. Even in the original one, without the Enemy Within DLC that added in the meld and the genetic mods and the mechs, that just made it better. Having Exalt there actually gave it a interesting War on Two Fronts presence also. Like I said, I have a signed mock cover of the XCOM game that was used for pre-order by the entire Firaxis team. That was it was gained for me by my boss, formerly at GameStop, So, Frank, I want to publicly thank you for that. That was awesome. I do also want to give some public thanks to Rick here for finding the Dev Console Long War page that had all the other things for the expansion. Long War is not something I'm probably going to play through, but it's definitely something I'm going to get to in my private time whenever I feel the itch to go alien smiting again. So thank you, Rick, for finding those little toys for me. I am definitely glad that I did this on here. It turned out to be, I think, a very fun voyage for everybody involved, and it was really cool, actually, getting to put together the characters for the folks in the chat. I am imagining that's part of the reason why everybody got into it, but people seemed very interested in this, and so, I was glad to keep playing it. And makes me a little sad that it's over now. But, the other XCOM games I haven't gotten into. I'm not a fan of XCOM 2 because I don't really like some of the changes they made to the way the general turns are done, and I also don't like the fact, like I mentioned before, of, getting this ending in the first one and then XCOM 2 all of a sudden, well, never mind, XCOM actually lost, on this alternate world or whatever the hell. So I don't really have any plans to deal with XCOM 2. Chimera Squad actually does look interesting, so I might get on that at some point. I can't necessarily guarantee I'll play it here. Rick, entirely possible. Insomniosis, I do not know right now, actually. I'll have to ponder that. But, the XCOM Enemy Within / Unknown, this is a textbook example of how, if you want to remake a game, to do it right. It took everything about the original XCOM that was great about it, and slimmed down, but not dumbed down, a lot of the things that made it very frustrating to play. Things like the time units and things like having to take something out of your pocket. Like, I had a problem with a grenade in the original XCOM where I didn't realize it took a certain amount of time units to take the grenade out, prime it for explosion, and throw it. I was under the impression it happened in one motion, kind of like what would happen here. So I ended up blowing up one of my soldiers when the turn ended and they had a primed grenade still in their hand. I also had a bad habit of wandering my soldiers into some place and they did not automatically turn in a direction when the time came to fire in the original XCOM like they did here. So I would end up with like my back to the aliens, and just had to watch my guys get shot in the back. Then there was the fact that there were so many more countries to deal with in the original XCOM. I applaud the people who were able to figure it out and keep all that straight. I know Kakoskia is one of them. And there were, of course, the other ones like Terror from the Deep, Interceptor, and XCOM Apocalypse. It was just way beyond my ability. It didn't help that also the first time I played XCOM, I was playing on the PlayStation 1 version, which did not have many of the nuances of the PC version. But I was very happy when this came out. I was very happy when I played it. I was definitely talking this one up a whole lot when people came in asking about it. It was my favorite game in the store for a good long time. And I'm glad that they, stayed true to the series' roots even as they improved it and streamlined it. I'm glad that, when you're not cheating, it is still definitely a challenge. I just did the cheating because I wanted to show off as much stuff as I possibly could, and because I know my limitations, which is always a good thing. But yeah, I think this was very cool. There was a nice variety of stuff, even though the fundamentals were the same with the different locations. Being able to do different stuff with the different aliens, and having to adjust to their tactics as you go. And then at the end, it was almost a boss rush. You could look at it in that way. Being able to run a black market, you could at least sell stuff to it. So yeah, that was something I did when I was short of money, playing through things legitimately. But yeah, the problem is that also left me short of things every once in a while, and it made me look a little. It made me look a little bad to the countries when they were like, "Hey, can you get something like this for us?" Oh, and Betsy Ross. Apparently, they thanked the flag maker of our country. And I'm sorry, I didn't think the credits were this damned long. Yeah, the XCOM series was very prolific on PC. The original one only made it to a console, namely the PS1. Pretty sure they looped. Okay. Well, I just in case they didn't, here's a public thanks to everyone on the Firaxis team. Here's a thanks to the Gollop brothers for getting the whole thing rolling. Here is just a thanks to everyone involved with this. Very, very awesome. And let me just see if there's any end credit stuff. There is not. So then, we finally leave XCOM Enemy Within to a satisfied conclusion. Thank you all very much for enlisting and being along in the journey. And hopefully the aliens will leave us alone for a while. Until we game again. This episode's bravest little kitten on Earth was made possible by Mike Panza, Rick in Baltimore, Diode, Jumpy Cat, Shin Majin, the post-production contributions of Matthew Carr Anderson, and all my universally loved Lycanthro fans. Thank you very much for your continued support. Until we game again.